Rubber bands. Just what good are they exactly where they invented simply as a handheld elastic weapon for you to shoot into your friend's eyes? No. In fact, in this video, you will discover 20 useful things that you can do with rubber bands, none of which involve wrapping them around your gun-shaped fingers. If you have a crooked picture that's single-handedly destroying your peace of mind and general well-being every time you look at it, rubber bands can bring you peace. Simply straighten it, set down to small rubber bands, and carefully put it back into place. If you're the sort of person who only has two hands, but also need a pair of pliers kept shut while you have to hold other things for a project, enlist the help of a rubber band. Wrap it around the handles of the pliers, and it will keep them shut for you. So, you've sliced an apple. You probably think you're obligated to eat it immediately. Less than should go brown. However, if you keep the slices together with a rubber band, you can store it in sliced form without browning for a whole day. Many cutting boards lack traction and can resist your best efforts to use them to cut things. You can give a cutting board better grip by wrapping some rubber bands around the ends. This can also be used to keep phones from sliding off of surfaces and onto the floor of that great graveyard of screens. Jars are mysterious physics anomalies that at times cannot be opened with any amount of physical strength. If you don't have a nuclear missile on hand to remove the lid with, you can wrap a rubber band around the edge of the lid to help you get a better grip. When the dust is reaching critical levels and you can see that it might be developing its own ecosystem, you may be tempted to go out and buy a duster. Instead, save yourself some money by wrapping an old cloth around the spatula with 2 rubber bands. Hoses are prone to leaks, but fear not, for rubber bands can help you here as well. Wrap 4 or 5 rubber bands around the leak, and it can hold out for quite some time. When you paint, chances are you're trying to paint that one particular thing, and not that thing and all of the things that happen to be around it. You can limit your chances of accidental dripping by pulling a rubber band around the can and removing excess paint by wiping your brush against it. Should you ever sprain or even break your fingers somewhere other than inside a hospital, you'll have to make do until you can get one. Secure a stick to the damaged finger with a tightly wrapped rubber band to form a makeshift splint that will keep it in place. Screws tend to enjoy staying where they are and, like many humans, can be quite resistant to change, especially strip screws with damaged heads. When you encounter a screw that refuses to unscrew, try laying a rubber band over it for extra dig. So, you're hosting a party. How do you prevent people from getting their drinks all mixed up? Well, all you gotta do is have some rubber bands handy so that your guests can keep track. Say you know that you're going to be repeatedly coming in and out of the door. Perhaps because you're unloading the things from your car, or because you find entering and exiting rooms to be very entertaining. You can keep the door open for yourself by wrapping a rubber band from handle to handle so that it keeps the bolt flat. This is especially useful if you know that your hands are going to be full. When cooking, there is always the danger of having your utensil sliding down into the bowl and getting inconveniently wet. Or, if you're very unobservant accidentally eaten, you can prevent this by wrapping a rubber band around the handle. The band will stop your utensils from sliding all the way. Soap dispensers are not designed to give you the amount of soap that you actually need to clean your hands, but to give you the amount that will send you back to the store to buy more soap. By wrapping a rubber band around the dispenser until you've covered the space between the top and the base, you can cut down the amount of soap that you get and stick it to the big soap companies in the process. There's no need to throw away your pants with the annoying zipper that won't stay up, or to burn them as punishment for embarrassing you. Thread a small rubber band through the zipper, then loop it over the button. Similarly, you can tighten pants that are too tight to button by tying a rubber band around the hole and looping it over the button. A rubber band can also serve as an eraser if you don't have one handy. Simply wrap it around your finger and scrub the pencil right off the page. Leave that rubber band around your finger to make those pages easier to turn. Plenty of people can cook from scratch, but now you can make cooking tongs from scratch. Take 2 forks and wrap them together at the beginning of the prongs with a rubber band like this. You now hold in your hand a pair of metal tongs. Instead of going out and buying a selfie stick and risk being made fun of by everyone, you could use a rubber band to turn anything into a tripod. Simply tie a rubber band into a square knot so that there's a loop on either side. Then find something to wrap it around and put one on either side of your phone. When you charge your phone, chances are that you rightfully fear of it being stepped on or having it fall off wherever you've placed it on. Someone, or even worse yourself, could also triple on the cord. Save your phone and yourself by bundling the cord up and attaching it to the phone itself with a rubber band. To turn a roll of toilet paper into a handy tissue dispenser, first, take out the cardboard roll from the center. Then wrap a rubber band around the entire thing and just pull the tissue up from the center. Hopefully, these 20 things can set your rubber bands free from the bottom of your drawer. With the power of human ingenuity, what other uses for these miniature multi-tools could be discovered? Let us know in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.